Hi everybody, Bobby here and my sister Brenda.
Hello everyone.
And today we have a very interesting video. My sister made I believe a short or a small video about a couple days ago about the prophecies in the apocalypse and the Armageddon. And we are living those times right now. But before we continue, we just want to let you know, like we always do, that if you do not resonate with us, that's okay. You can go and listen to other people, do your own research, and come to your own conclusions. All of the information is coming out. And as of right now, everybody is going to learn the same truth. So, whether you want to listen to us or you want to listen to somebody else, that's okay. It's going to be the same information, probably, said differently, but it is the same. So, with that said, we just want to alert you as well that Luna, from time to time, she will want to be in the video. So if you see her here, then and obviously if you listen to her barking, well, she barks at every thing that moves. So anyways, so we want to start today with what is a prophecy. So a prophecy apparently was some, like, we have downloads of information. So these people or the negative forces were telling everybody through the religions that a prophecy was basically some kind of information that they received as a download from the spirits or from God. And it was something that they were using to let us know that if we didn't do something, that something else was going to happen. And it was always some kind of catastrophe or some kind of bad thing that was going to happen to us.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, they were using it's called the false prophets.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, they planned everything. They knew what they were doing.
Yes.
So these people, false prophets,
Mm-hmm.
they knew because they were part of the cabal.
Yes.
So they were telling people, everything was planned.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was completely planned. These demons, they don't receive downloads.
No.
Like us.
No.
So it was a plan.
Yeah. They did like a script for a movie.
Yeah.
Many years, and we're talking probably millions and millions of years.
Mm-hmm.
These bad forces or negative entities were already planning what is happening here today. So, and excuse us, but we are going through this, after the eclipse cleansing, and we have our, throat chakra is basically clearing up. And again, we're trying to give this information to you guys, but
we're not feeling well.
Impossible.
We have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
headaches, dizziness.
Yes, we're purging and purging.
But we have to do this.
We have to do this because it's our mission. So all of what is happening right now, the people who are still asleep are going to see in the negative timeline that it is happening, and it is all the prophecies, and it is all, oh my God, this is what says in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bible was also rewritten so many times, and it was all to the convenience of the negative forces. It wasn't for us. The Bible was actually, the very first Bible was actually written for them. But they took over, they won the wars, and we will have another video about the wars and all that stuff pretty soon. So the negative forces won the wars, and then they basically just rewrote history. They rewrote all the Bible. They rewrote everything.
That's why they were coming with a New Testament and New Testament and new, and every time it was something new, but it was because
Yes.
changing.
Everything,
constantly.
it was changed. Every word, every way of reciting, the verses, everything was changed. So, like they say, the winner writes history. So, the negative entities and the negative forces were the ones rewriting everything so that humanity will be controlled. So that's where we come.
And we're a lower vibration.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
That's why they were in power. Because of
Mhm.
they were feeding from that vibration, low
Yes.
vibration.
Yes. So, for as long as they kept us in a lower vibration, we wouldn't stand up to them. We would never say enough is enough. And we were compliant of everything they were giving us, and they were telling us that something was going to happen. So basically, they were keeping us in line. And some of us woke up first to this reality. And it is not a reality that we wish anybody to go through, but eventually everybody's going to have to go through. And it's not an easy one. It is not, a happy-go-lucky or mermaids and unicorns and rainbows. That's not what it is. It is the reality of what these negative forces have done to us. So we come in that those prophecies that they basically wrote the script for everything that is happening right now on Earth, not only here in the United States, it's happening everywhere.
Around the planet.
Around the planet, above the planet, in space, underneath the Earth, inside the Earth. I mean, it's happening everywhere. So that's when they said the apocalypse was gonna come. And the apocalypse for them was, like the Armageddon, total destruction, that we were going to die and this planet was going to disappear, yada, yada, yada. But in reality, the apocalypse is all of the information that we are receiving right now that they hid from us. All this information that we are now learning that they were going to do to humanity, what they were doing with the kids and other people too, because not only the kids, but the reason why we are here is because of the kids. But all of the horrible things that they were doing, that's the apocalypse. We were told that, the apocalypse was going to be an event after the Armageddon, and everything was going to be in ruins, and we were not going to be able to live here. And
basically we were not following the word of God. Bad things were going to happen to us. That was
Yes.
basically, I believe, that.
Yes. So now we're learning that all of the information that it is happening out there right now is what they were doing or they were going to do to us. And we woke up, or the ones that woke up first are seeing it, but humanity is also waking up to this truth. Now, the apocalypse may be information, but my sister has very good information about the Armageddon, Brenda.
Yes, the Armageddon, for the Kabbalah, the Armageddon, because they already planned everything. They were basically going to destroy the entire planet and also humanity with the technology or the advanced technology that they basically took from us. Thanks God, the good guys took everything back. But that was their plan. They were going to cause a lot of events, catastrophic events, but to destroy the planet and to destroy humanity. Now the good guys took control of everything and they invert. Now we have to invert. Is the Armageddon is a change in the system and also in the events.
Yes.
It's still happening, floods, earthquakes, but people who are asleep, they are basically believe that because of the Bible said this, it's always happening.
Yeah.
The ones that we know, or for the people who are doing research, we already know that the good guys flip everything. Basically, that's why they said watch them. It's a movie because whatever they said, they like my sister said that they basically were writing a script for a movie.
Yeah.
Now the good guys, they flip it. Now we are basically, that's what they say, eat the popcorn, because they flip everything. So everything that we see right now, and we said this in other videos, the floods, because they still cleaning. Everything that is happening right now is not for us.
No.
It's the good guys or God is basically cleaning the entire planet from these demonic entities.
Yes.
So now everything is backwards.
Yeah. And the problem with this is many people are not going to understand that, the
It's the fear.
Yes, but
the
the
fear.
cleaning of the planet, sometimes, you have a neighbor that you think is a good person because that's what they show you. But inside, the person may have other intentions. And we have said right now that the fury of the good guys, or let's say God, many people believe that God is, out there, but God is not out there. It's inside each and every one of us. So the good forces are just basically, reading each heart on earth. This was said many years ago, 5 years ago. I, again, couldn't sleep for 6 months after learning all these truths. So, Mother Earth, all of the positive energies that are coming in, all of the good forces are basically reading each and everybody's heart. What are the intentions that you have when you talk to somebody? Is it lip service alone, or is it something that you feel in here that you are talking to the person? So the Armageddon, like my sister explained, it's not only happening out there, it's happening in our hearts. Everything, every word, everything that you direct to anybody out there is coming back at you, whether it is good or it is bad. We are being in Judgment Day. That's what Armageddon also implies. Judgment Day. If you have no good intentions and you continue doing the same thing as the old belief system and old patterns, and you want to bring that to the 5D, you have another thing coming, because the good energies or positive energies or good entities or the angels or God or goddess, whoever you want to address, are not going to have mercy on any of us if we continue with the same old patterns. You have to leave and let go of who? Ego, jealousy, envy, negativity, attitude. All of that entitles the Armageddon. Is out there, but it's also inside of us. We cannot stress this anymore. It's a priority right now to take care of who we are, our heart chakra. If you don't do that, Judgment Day is here right now.
Yeah, and it's a lot of things happening too, because we are fighting at the same time. We have to still do inner work, and at the same time we are fighting with the AI.
Yeah.
Because everything that we see on YouTube, we have to be careful, because
Yes.
the AI is playing with everybody's minds.
Not YouTube only, IG,
Well, all of the social media.
all social media, even the news are still,
They're
you know,
trying to confuse you. And
Yes.
if you don't know what's going on, if you're not careful,
Mhm.
you don't have your intuition,
Yes.
your third eye open,
Yeah.
it'll get you.
So the prophecies are basically downloads. We are receiving those downloads all the time, and we know there are other people out there receiving downloads.
There's a lot of people.
Yes, some people do not understand or understand what downloads are, but when you have, let's say, a thought that came out of nowhere, that's basically the 3D, description. Is a thought, but it's not. It's a download.
Some people confuse a download with channeling.
Yes.
And we said this many
Mhm.
times.
Mm-hmm.
We don't channel.
No.
You can't channel in a 3D. We already said this.
Mhm.
This is an avatar. This is 3D.
Yeah.
And a benevolent entity cannot get inside of your body. That's
Mhm.
channeling. Channeling is with an entity comes inside of your body
Mm-hmm.
to basically talk through you.
Yes.
So don't confuse the channeling with a download.
Yeah. No.
Because
And
we don't channel. That's not.
yeah. And the good entities or higher beings, they know that if they get into your body, they can kill you because of the higher frequency. We're not, or some people are not made for that kind of energy yet. We don't channel anything. Nothing comes, inside
we
of us.
We said this
Yeah.
before. The person said that it's channeling, it's
Yeah.
probably a demon. Because demons are the only ones. And actually, demons,
Mhm.
when they possess a body, mostly these people die.
Yeah.
Because they cannot handle the energy, and it's a negative energy, which is
Mhm.
probably the 3D, 4D. That's the most that a demonic entity
Mhm.
can go, and it still hurts the body, the human body.
Yes.
But no.
Yeah. So those are, the things that in a prophecy or the apocalypse are basically, talked about. So, and then the Armageddon, people think it is World War III, but it's not World War III.
Yeah, it is for the whatever is left for these demons.
Yeah.
But not for us.
No. The war that we are seeing right now, and we are seeing war right now, is a spiritual war, and it is
Physical.
good, well, yes, but it is good versus evil. It is not from country to country. When you see a country attacking other country and the news are telling you, oh, this country is attacking another country, that's not really what is happening.
No.
What is actually happening is the good forces or forces of God or the army of God is attacking the evil forces. That's all is happening on the planet right now.
Yeah, basically, all the countries have already their presidents or the governors are actually the alliance.
Yes.
They basically are with the alliance. then the real ones, like we said before, all these people are gone.
They're gone.
So they're not even, they don't even exist.
No.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
It's just a movie.
Yes. Well, some people are not going to understand that's a movie.
Well, you have to do a lot of research.
Yeah, it's a lot of
And
research.
try to understand
Mhm.
things.
Yeah.
In order for you to basically ascend.
Yes. Because ascension has always been in here. From here, you go to your heart, and that's ascension. Ascension is not going up, it's actually going from the mind to the heart. It's just 1.5 foot down.
Once you, I'd say it this way. Once you understand everything, like your mind understand everything, it goes to your heart. Your heart is when the compassion comes, and that's the key.
Yes.
When you have compassion for everyone or
And empathy too.
everything, yeah, that's
Mhm.
when you basically change.
Yep, you change. You see things from another perspective. When people attack you, instead of you reacting, you actually observe with love. You know that the person is lacking confidence, lacking control, because whatever it is that is happening in their body or in their life, and then you have compassion for that person, and just don't react, let them be. You hope that they heal again, like we have always said, and then move on. If they look for you with questions and then for answers, and you can answer their questions, then you can do that as well. You don't have to ignore them or anything like that, because every single person on this planet at some point
Will wake up. Will
will wake
ascend.
up. Yes, will ascend. So I think we are going to leave it here, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna leave it here tonight. We hope that you like the video, that it brought a little more understanding and cleared a little bit of the confusion
Yeah.
that is out there.
Yeah, we're not trying to put fear or scare
No.
no one, because people hear the words Armageddon or apocalypse and they think, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Where this is it. No, it's the end of the world, but not for us.
No, not for us.
For the cabal.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
for the demons.
for the demons.
Yep.
For us, it's basically a change in the system. Everything is changing.
Yeah.
At the same time, so that way we can move from
Mhm.
here
Mhm.
and be in heaven on earth, which is
Yes.
basically our goal.
Our goal is to create heaven on earth, or actually to show that this is heaven on earth, because this has always been heaven. It's just that the deep state or negative forces have tried to hijack and destroy it.
Yeah, destroy, because other races as well want to come here.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to, why not? I mean, who doesn't want to be in heaven and earth? So, and that's what they were trying to do, as they wanted to destroy the planet, so that way, if there's no heaven and earth, what about the other races?
There's no heaven
What
in
about
the universe.
Yeah. What about other planets?
Yes.
So yeah, they knew what they were doing.
So, and that was a prophecy. So, with that said, always remember that we have our online store, and we are putting new items little by little on in our store from time to time. And you can go and take a look at what we have in our store, and we will love for you to be part of the Angel Warriors. We are the light movement. So with that said, We are gonna leave it here. We hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night and abundance to all.
Love for life.